Hello, hello, hello. My voice is back. It's so good to be back amongst the speaking. Oh my goodness, where did that come from, right? Talk about the ego stepping in or something going on, and what kind of sign or symbol or message was that? Well, I can give you a little bit of insight. I lost my voice, but it didn't hurt. There was no pain involved whatsoever. Had it been something where pain was involved, it would have meant that there was something that I needed to say to someone that I was not saying, that there was some way I had held back my voice and my body was trying to give me a clue, which it will do by bringing on either sore throats or coughing or having to clear the throat. Those are the different ways that we know that there's something that needs to be said that's not being said. But in this case, my voice disappeared. I mean, completely disappeared, but there was absolutely no pain. And so when I went within to discover my own personal dialect of what that would mean, I got the message that it was my body giving me the space to be still and get things done, and also get rest, because I had been so busy trying to attend to so many details and so many people to contact and things to do. And so it was my body's way of saving me and protecting me and loving me. And what also happened was I got very clear on some things. You know, there's some areas in my life that I needed to kind of really adjust and truly put my laser focus into this, so that there were no external distractions and other things that I would have to be worried about or thinking about, or and really just stay fully committed to this mission of, service and connection and love and being the rebel and living full out as the example, and asking others to do the same, and being willing to adapt to myself and grow and change and learn all kinds of new things. And so, of course, when I was silent, I couldn't talk to anyone on the phone, and I couldn't really go out and speak with people, so I got a lot done. I got a lot of my computer stuff done that got behind, so that's a good thing. And I also, in my silence, there was no one I could really talk to except for the universe. And one of the things that I said to the universe was, I'm supposed to film this thing, and I am being guided to create a documentary by the end of it, and also film all the segments along the way and showcase people and spotlight people and give people a way to come along in that way. But how am I supposed to film at the back of the room if I'm standing at the front of the room? How's that going to work? What am I going to do? I mean, this is a one-woman show, but come on, I need to be more than a one-woman. And so I kind of chuckled around that as I was in my silence. And wouldn't you guess that last week and over the weekend, something manifested. There's a young lady whose dream it is to go into filmmaking, that might be coming along. It's just, she's speaking to her school today to see if they will allow her this experience as an internship or as an extracurricular, at least for the first leg of the trip. I mean, how amazing is that? It's like we're in a time where you speak it and it happens. If you're doing your work, if you're really staying laser focused, if you're following your heart, if you're truly following what your heart and soul wants to do, the universe cannot help but conspire to help that fall into place and link you up with other people's whose dreams are in alignment. So, more to follow. We'll see. So all of a sudden, it might really be 4 people, 4 women, in addition to the 2 kids. And my 5th woman is Christy, who's back taking care of home base. So it's kind of an exciting experience that's taking place. Of course, I had singing lessons all weekend that I couldn't attend to, so now I got to work on the singing. But the music is being created, the soundtrack is being created in Nashville for one of the songs right now. How exciting is that? Rick Beresford, Deanna Walker, Gregory Moy, Wayne Julius, Omni, all of them, they've come together and they're creating this song. And going to send me the soundtrack for it. I've got a soundtrack for another one. I've got a few others that are coming. And this is such an incredible... Do you get it? Do you get what has happened in a year's time? Me just asking for a divorce, not sure what my life was going to look like, and then the following year, life being so completely different. And I tell you that because that is what can happen. You know, if you really want to go for something, if you really want to change your world, you can change your world, and it's about being the change in your own world. And so I am thrilled to be getting out and meeting so many people. We've got amazing cities where we've been invited to, and just this morning I got contacted by someone from Vero Beach, I got contacted by someone from Toronto, someone from California. Just people are really wanting to be in this conversation about being a rebel in one's own life and be in the celebration of humanity and, saying, I'm tired of living with the negativity in my own life. If that wants to be someone else's world, if that's going to be, the world for other people, it doesn't have to be the world for me. I can focus on creation and positivity and love and compassion and kindness, and I can teach others to do the same. And in doing so, that is how we will change our world completely. So I need to head inside. I have a young lady by the name of Morgan from the College of Charleston who is going to now teach me how to operate all this sound equipment so that I can be on stage and have sound equipment that actually works. So I am being stretched and pulled in all kinds of directions, learning all kinds of new things that I've never done before. And isn't that the beauty of experience? We can either look at it as, I'm by myself, I have no one to do this stuff, what am I going to do? Or we can look at it as, wow, another opportunity to discover another part of myself, another opportunity to learn something new and to grow. Because just because I'm learning it doesn't mean other people aren't going to show up to assist later. But isn't it great if we can expand ourselves, our minds and our hearts, to be all that, to be everything? Because in the end, what are we? We are all that is. Each one of us, a divine spark, making up the whole of divinity. In love, of love, and with love. I'm Simran Singh, and it's so great to be able to speak to you with my voice again. Although I kind of like the sign language, so we'll have to do that again sometime. Take care. I'll talk to you tomorrow.